everyone, this is the eTable project team, and my name is Marusuddin Kazi.
And my name is Jonathan.
My name is Mohammed.
My name's Sinan, and back there is our cameraman Rashid. So the idea behind the eTable, what we wanted to do was we wanted to create an effective hub for groups to promote social interactions. It would be used for entertainment, productivity, and general practicality, and it would become an anchor point for people, a bridge with the real and the virtual. So how would it work and what kind of features would it have? So first off, one main feature we wanted was to have wireless charging, so anyone would be able to just bring their phone onto the table and it automatically just start charging right when it's placed onto it. A large touchscreen display to interact with. File transfers, so it would use NFC tags. Place your phone or your laptop onto the table, swipe up, and it'll be able to see it on the big screen. And then transfer that to other devices also on the table. Speakers for surround sound and for general entertainment. Expandable, so if you had multiple tables in the same room, you could connect them together and have just a larger screen. And then generally simply a waterproof table, so if someone accidentally did spill something, it wouldn't affect the table and you wouldn't lose some sort of investment made.
We were in charge of the design process of the eTable. So today we're going to talk to you about the aesthetics as well as some of the features it will have. So we wanted to make something that was modern, stylish, as well as ergonomic. We had a few designs in mind at first. We had a circular table design, a semicircle, as well as a rectangle table. So we ended up going with our rectangle design because it had less constraints over the other two. We made a prototype through SolidWorks.
As you can see here, this is our design that we've came up as a group in SolidWorks. We have integrated speakers located all over the eTable to provide a surround system for users, as well as a wireless charging pad so that any device can be placed and be automatically start charging, provided the features turn on by the user. We also have a touchscreen display here, and we can also have file sharing by utilizing NFC tags. Just swipe files, and it's also waterproof. And it also has a projected view to enhance like visual experience for games or videos. And we can also, as you can see here, interconnect a lot of tables together to increase collaboration and connectivity amongst coworkers or students, whoever is using the table.
So my responsibility was to manage the finances for this project. So what our team has decided is that our budget would be $75. So my job was to make sure we stay in this budget by looking for quality materials as well as them being cheap at the same time. So unfortunately, our project consists of software programming, which will save us some money. With this in mind, what I have done is research all the materials needed online by comparing different companies, and at the end, I have been successfully able to stay within the budget by still buying all the necessary materials like chargers and speakers.
In terms of the reporting and communications plan aspect of the project, we remain closely in touch with each other regarding the project by messaging each other, meeting with each other at least once a week, as well as many Skype calls to discuss further steps for the project. In our second meeting where we discussed the work breakdown structure, we split the project into 4 areas: finance, design, logistics, and marketing. The finance aspect would allocate money for the entire project and decide where we got our materials and were both affordable and worth quality. The design team would make the table such that it would allow the most people and comfort them, while at the same time implementing the ideas we had. The logistics team was the base of our project, where we decided what we wanted in the table and how we would typically embed it in the table. And for the marketing team, this consisted of the filming and other documentation for the project, including the poster design. In In terms of the project charter, we demonstrated earlier that we split up the work and categorized what jobs there were, and expressed that the main deliverable would be the table itself as we designed it. Some constraints that we experienced along the way were financial constraints, where we wanted to do a lot more but had to work within our own boundaries. Another constraint that we had was the knowledge, where we wanted to do more but didn't exactly know how. Lastly, time had a huge part of our project, where we had to complete sections of the project in sections of time given the critical path analysis. For the scope management, looking back at what we had in our proposal versus now, we generally had a good plan going into the project and stuck with that throughout the term. Realistically, we planned on changing a few things, including the design of the project as well as some functionalities, which we thought would change as our project progressed, but ultimately it remained approximately the same. For the risk assessment plan, we demonstrated the typical issues that may arise with the product and what precautions and procedures that would be necessary to rectify any issues that we or the client may find. We also listed the impacts, detectability, and likelihood from 1 to 5, with 5 being the most crucial. Furthermore, with using our responsibility structure, we took charge of each issue and split up who would be best suited to fix that respective issue, how it was triggered, and contain a contingency plan.